A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant ruling on Friday, the U.S. Supreme Court intervened to prevent the Trump administration from swiftly resuming deportations of Venezuelans. Citing an 18th-century wartime law known as the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. This decision comes as a result of an emergency appeal filed by attorneys representing Venezuelan men accused of gang affiliations, which the administration claims qualifies them for expedited removal from the United States. The court's ruling was not unanimous, with 2 dissenting votes highlighting the contentious nature of the case. The justices chose to extend the prohibition on deportations from a detention facility in North Texas, indicating that the legal battle surrounding this issue is far from over. The case will now return to the 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals, which previously declined to intervene in similar matters earlier this year. President Trump was quick to express his frustration over the Supreme Court's decision, taking to his Truth Social platform to voice his discontent. "The Supreme Court won't allow us to get criminals out of our country," he exclaimed, underscoring the administration's ongoing struggle to enforce its immigration policies. This ruling represents yet another judicial setback for the Trump administration, which has been attempting to accelerate the deportation process for individuals residing in the U.S. illegally. The administration has frequently criticized the legal requirement to provide due process for individuals they deem to have violated immigration laws. The Supreme Court's intervention follows a temporary halt to deportations that had been issued in a late-night order last month, where the justices noted that officials appeared ready to carry out removals imminently. The case at hand is part of a broader legal discourse surrounding Trump's designation of the Tren de Aragua gang as a foreign terrorist organization and the subsequent invocation of the 1798 law to facilitate deportations. In their unsigned opinion, the justices acknowledged the government's interest in national security but emphasized the necessity of pursuing such interests in a manner that is consistent with constitutional principles. They did not, however, make a determination regarding the appropriateness of Trump's invocation of the Alien Enemies Act. Notably, at least 3 federal judges have previously indicated that the administration's use of the AEA to expedite deportations of alleged Venezuelan gang members may have been improper. A judge in Pennsylvania recently approved the use of the law, but the overall legal landscape remains fragmented and contentious. The Supreme Court's decision also clarifies that it is not obstructing other avenues for the government to deport individuals, leaving the door open for future actions. Dissenting opinions from Justices Samuel Alito and Clarence Thomas raised concerns about the court's departure from standard practices, suggesting that the justices made decisions without input from an appeals court. Justice Brett Kavanaugh, while agreeing with the majority's decision, expressed a desire for the Supreme Court to take definitive action rather than remanding the case back to an appeals court. He argued that the circumstances warranted a prompt and final resolution to avoid further delays in the legal process. As the legal battle continues, the implications of the Supreme Court's ruling extend beyond the immediate case, reflecting broader debates over immigration policy and the balance of power between the executive branch and the judiciary. The administration's efforts to expedite deportations have faced increasing scrutiny, and this latest ruling serves as a reminder of the complexities involved in immigration law and the rights of individuals facing removal from the country. As the situation develops, it remains to be seen how the 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals will respond and what further legal challenges may arise in the ongoing saga of U.S. immigration policy under the Trump administration. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.